Greetings and salutations, YouTube land. People back at it with another unboxing video. Today we have a mountain from Highspots.com. It's been building up, it's avalanching, it's time to unbox it. Way up at the top here we have my prize from the latest Boxamania, which I missed, so it's a total mystery. Then we have a few pickups I managed to snag from one of their shows, including an item I thought I missed and am very excited to get, plus an autograph from an unfortunately deceased legend in the industry that I am super stoked to add. Then we have the big baby down at the bottom. Features a couple of prizes from one of their shows around Christmas, and one of their special mystery bags for charity. And this baby is heavy. We got a lot to do, so let's get right to it. Let's get ready for the unboxings. Chomp, thank you. I'm going to set these off to the side so I have some room to work. Up first we have Boxamania. This was their Christmas edition, I believe they called it, or something similar. The top prize, this was a $75 buy-in, I believe. The top prize was a Schamberger art print signed by the Bloodline, I believe the original. I'm kind of curious because there's like only one thing in here, so it's gotta be pretty good. Let's see. It's really buried in here. I managed to snag my box 66. Looks like I have 2 photos in here, so probably didn't hit the big prize. Let's see, up first we have the Nasty Boys, Knobs and Sags. Do actually have them already, but I love these guys. They were the champs when I first started watching, and God, did I hate them. And next we have the Beverly Brothers, Bo and Blake. Not bad. I don't know what the Nasties charge. I don't see them signing very often. I never really see the Beverly signing, so that's cool. I'm happy with that. I don't think I had the Beverly, so I'm glad to add them. So I probably hit the value there. 4 signatures, so I'm not going to complain. Although it's kind of funny because if you're into CZW at all, the winner of the Tournament of Death 19 is the Deathmatch Enforcer Bobby Beverly. And I kept getting confused because I kept wanting to call him as one of the Beverly Brothers, and almost did to his face. This was a $60 one. I must have gotten confused. So for $60, I'm happy. I could see each of these guys easily being $30 or $40. Especially these guys. Like I said, I don't see them very often. Okay. Now let's move on to the mid-card. This one is one I missed out on and am very excited I got. There's one item in here I thought I missed and ended up getting. And almost got in some trouble because of that one. Let's see. Let's start off with a Funko. Yeah, you know, I've been known to dabble in Funko Pop collecting. I have 1 or 2. We have the Legend Killer, Mr. Randy Orton. JS8, of course. This was, I think, $99, because, you know, 100 gets you free shipping. And Michael doesn't like to do free shipping for single items. So this one, they put them up, and it was a show I was at work, and I totally missed it, and I was really bummed. And then they put one up during one of their last call segments, and I actually thought I missed out on it because they didn't read my name, and usually on that they only have one. So I ended up ordering a couple other things that were on the higher end, and then found out they put me in for this one too, so hey, I'm happy. My other Funko, this is a signing they did that I totally missed the date on and was lucky enough to get one of their extras. This is my favorite ECW star and one of my favorite wrestlers ever, Mr. Monday Night, Rob Van Dam. This is the GameStop exclusive. It's kind of his lazier signature. He has two, but I'm just happy to have him. As like I said, I was actually really, really bummed out when I realized I missed him. Now we get down to the big one, the Legend. So one thing they do on the last call show is they'll have piles of, usually it's promos, and you can only buy the top one. When that one sells, the bottom one becomes available. Or if it sits too long, they'll shuffle it down. I happened to get a flash of this one when they were moving it around. So I had all of the information except for the price in, because it's first name that pops up on their feed. As soon as the other one sold, I hit it. I was lucky. I got through, and I got the legendary Mean Gene Okerlund, announcer, interviewer. Says best wishes. Thank you, Gene. Involved in some of the most famous angles in wrestling history. Always liked him. Was really excited I got this. It's like $80, but I don't care. It was worth it. He was a big hole in my collection, and I am glad to have it filled. And a lot of people were upset because a lot of people were trying to get this one. Like I said, the way it works is whoever's first on their feed, and Facebook is kind of weird about it. I know I've sent stuff in like seconds before other people have, and it still just doesn't show up for whatever reason. Although there is a trick to getting the top. I'll bring it up at the end. Now we have this guy. This baby's heavy. I'm not going to lie. I almost hurt myself bringing this thing in the house because I was not expecting the weight. So you may remember last year, Highspots started doing a mental health charity stream. All the money goes to 2 different charities, and it's in honor of former wrestler Daphne, who unfortunately lost her battle with mental illness in the worst possible way. I wasn't able to watch much of the show, but I was able to get in on one of their $50 mental health mystery bags, which is the bulk of this. And then I got a couple of other things from a VGT I managed to catch, which was actually hosted by Michael. So what he did is he had, because they do the 12 days of Highspots, he had 12 different prizes. Each one was $25. He would open it, but there was before he opened it, they cut it off, so you didn't know what you were getting. But I trusted him, and I ended up picking up 2 of them, and I'm pretty happy. So first we have one of the damn things I'm apparently collecting now. An Elite figure signed by Ricochet. WWE star. Really talented flyer. Actually one of my favorites. Although, I'm a little bummed because he totally ripped everything off from Prince Puma in Lucha Underground. And, like, nobody seems to care. But yeah, for 25 bucks for that, I am very happy. Those usually sell for, I think, closer to 60. Although we did have fun with everyone and stick one Hornswoggle in there. Let's see. Bag. I'll set that aside. Now my other one is a mystery. It's a mystery promo and a mini turnbuckle pad. Now, I've been trying to avoid the turnbuckles just because I don't have space for them. They're expensive and they're addicting. But here we are. And I got... Holy crap. I hit Kenny Omega. A Kenny Omega signed turnbuckle. Mini turnbuckle for $25. That's insane. This guy charges at least double that to sign anything. So, that's a hit and a half. Then my mystery promo is this dual signed? This is Taz and Brian Cage. It's definitely signed by Brian, but... Oh, maybe that's just Brian? I'll have to look into it. I don't recognize Taz's signature that well, unfortunately. It's kind of funny, because if you remember, if you're a long-time watcher, every time I got a mystery thing, I was getting the same exact Brian Cage photo, and I'm still trying to get rid of some of them. But yeah, that is definitely worth the money. I don't know what this is. Oh, jeez. I totally even forgot I ordered this. So this is my all-time favorite wrestler. Someone I have multiple autographed things of. But this was one I just couldn't resist. Bret the Hitman Hart. And it has actually written by him the inscription, "Best there is, was, and ever will be." The short version, but he charges a fortune to sign that, and he actually said he might not do it anymore, just because it's a pain in the butt to write all that. This was $120. It's an 11 by 14. I had been going back and forth on getting that inscription just because it was so pricey, but I decided, you know what? I want it. I'm going to regret it if I don't get it. So, I did. I wasn't kidding when I said these were loaded boxes. Let's get on to the mystery bag, which weighs a bloody ton. This is one of the Edge Rated R Superstar backpacks, because I don't have enough of these lying around. I always like to check the front just because I could see them slipping something in there and me not finding it for years. And what do you know? They did. It's a shot glass from the Roast of Ric Flair. Interesting. Glad I checked. That would have gotten shattered before I knew about it. Knowing Ric Flair, it's probably been used, too. Nothing in the side pocket. I'm going to have to check my other backpacks to see if I missed anything. We have a mystery. Ooh, sorry about that. A StarCast thermal cup. Actually needed a new one of these, so that's pretty cool. That would explain the weight. We have something? Lost my knife somewhere in all this. Told you these boxes were loaded. Is this one of those flags I keep getting? I think it is. Let's see who this one is. I hate these things. There's no good way to show them off. And this is Madison. Don't know who she is. Guessing this is Impact, because I think all of these are. Yep, Impact. Keep a lookout in the future video. You probably will see it on the table. Yeah. Oh, no. We have a slightly dented Mankind lunchbox. Left over from the Funko Pops. No Funko in there. Actually, I have one of these I got from something else they did. They bought a ton of the lunchboxes to get enough Funkos for the signing. Here's where all the weight is. What is this? Oh, it's a Gordon Soley book. I am intrigued. This is apparently a collection of short stories and prose from his personal writing files, along with a bunch of photos of him. That's really neat. That is one I am going to go through and enjoy. If you're a younger fan, he was the voice of wrestling for years. Trying not to break anything. Let's see. Yeah. I gotta say, something for charity, I was not expecting them to fill it this much. This is insane. We have a micro brawler of Mr. No Gimmicks Needed, Chris Candido. I don't know if I have this one. I don't remember this one. I might have missed it. I don't think I have it up. Well, that will certainly be making its way onto the shelf. A very funny story involving him and my grandmother. I may have told it, but she almost got us kicked out of an event because she cussed him out so bad. The DVD is Shimmer, Volume 32. Cheerleader Melissa versus Ayako Hamada. Oh, Cheerleader Melissa. She was, oh, she was in Lucha Underground. She played, is it Mariposa? Something like that? Mercedes Martinez versus Haru Matsumoto. Mischief versus Daphne. That explains why it's in here. Well, I'm always happy to add another DVD to my pile of if I ever have free time. Hey, Queens of Combat beer koozie. Another flag. Jim Crockett Promotions backdrop. That's kind of neat. It'd be cool to try to get that signed by some old school guys. A WWE Rumbler of Randy Orton. There's more in here, folks. Mickey James All Access DVD. Still more. Team Tremendous bottle opener. Another Queens of Combat koozie. Hey, now I can drink with my tag team partner. And insanely heavy medallion of John Cena. Oh, which side's he on? I can't tell. An NWO bumper sticker. All Fear the Red and Black Attack. Wolfpack. Wonder if I could get that on the car without my wife noticing. And I think... And we have... a promo? Mystery promo? And it is... Austin Theory. Okay, that's pretty cool. Yeah, he kind of lost momentum once Triple H took over. And then we have a virtual gimmick table WCW Thunder piece. Ow, that hurt. Signed by the Crew. So you see Christy on here. Hayden, Amigo. And then on the back is, I believe it's a reproduction of Shannon Sperulli, a.k.a. Daphne's Celebration of Life, the pamphlet they gave out. Just as a little reminder of what this was all about. So, there we go. An insanely packed mystery box that... Honestly, I was just glad the money was going to a good charity. I wasn't really concerned about the value, but they over-delivered. Some long-desired pieces for my collection. Probably one of the best hits I've ever had, as far as mystery stuff goes. Cheers. And some pieces signed by legends. I told you this was loaded, and I didn't lie. This has been a long, long video. Probably should have broken it up into more than one, but hey, I'm crazy that way. Right. If you enjoyed this and you stayed through to the end, shoot that thumbs up. Any comments about this? If you got anything insane in your mystery bag, if you're feeling some mental stress and just need to reach out to someone, shoot me a comment down below. You know I love hearing from you guys. Ding that bell so we notified whenever my videos go live. Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any. So always be excellent to each other. Party on, dudes. Well, that's right. I was going to give you that tip to make sure you're the first for the Facebook stuff. Here's the thing. I can't tell you about it here, but if you call the hotline, I can give you all the details.